Hey, welcome into another Thirsty Thursday beer review. Today, we're going to be testing out this Dragon's Milk Cellar from New Holland Brewing Company. This is coffee chocolate. This is made in collaboration with Madcap Coffee. So, to say the least, it's made with some of their coffee and then chocolate. It's an 11% bourbon barrel aged stout. So I'm excited to try this one. You all know I love my bourbon barrel aged stouts. So let's see what we think of it. We've got that beautiful dark chocolate brown pour right out of the bottle here. Got a nice foamy fluffy head. It's a beautiful kind of beige coffee color. Uh, not a super white head, but it is nice and fluffy here. Uh, Got a lot of carbonation going on, which is always a little interesting when it comes to stouts. You've got a lot of crackling popping going on here. Got some big carbonation bubbles, but it is dissipating pretty quickly as well. Um, on the nose, right away, I'm getting those notes of coffee and chocolate. Those come through immediately, and I'm a little sick, and I still get it, so you know they're prevalent. It's really nice. It's pleasant. It's balanced on the nose. The coffee, the chocolate, those are the first notes there. After that, you get a little bit of the bourbon barrel, the oakiness, but not a lot. It's mainly that coffee and chocolate. So let's give it a taste, see what we think. Cheers. Ooh, that is good. So the first thing that hits your tongue is that kind of coffee bitterness. And then you get this creamy, chocolatey wave that comes through there. And then you almost get these little hints of vanilla there. And then as it progresses, you start getting that booziness from the barrel aging, which is really nice and it's not overpowering, which you can sometimes get in the barrel aged stouts, that it can be a little bit too much. But for an 11%, this is really drinkable. It's really, I'm not going to call it light, but it's not heavy. It's not weighing you down. It's got some character to it, but it's not going to really make you wonder if you're going to have another one. You're definitely going to have another one of these. There's almost this little bit of a caramel. I'm never going to get that right. Characteristic to it, which is really nice. It gives this little bit of sweetness to the whole thing. Really ties it all together. This is really flavorful. Uh, Mouthfeel wise, it's got like I said, kind of a higher carbonation than you might get with a lot of stouts. So there's this nice tingliness to it. Um, it coats the tongue. It's lingering for a while, but it's not overpowering and it finishes really smooth and nice. So it doesn't have any kind of weird aftertaste. It's super pleasant from the first drop hitting your tongue all the way through to that finish. And when you take that next sip, that's really good. All right. Hey, that's a really good one. New Holland Brewing, collaboration with Madcap Coffee. Really tasty beer. Definitely would drink that again. Let's give that a great score of, let's give it an 8.3. I think it's super drinkable, not going to weigh you down, lots of flavor. It's not overly complex, but you get all these different notes. I think that's definitely a winner. If you haven't had this Dragon's Milk Reserve coffee chocolate beer before, you should definitely check this one out. See you next week for another Thirsty Thursday here on All Things Beer. Cheers.